do you think it's any value in anecdotal information?
Sure. I think one of the things that I'm reading a lot about right now is the value of gossip, which sounds really weird, but anyone who's been at the smoke pit knows the value of the little bits of information that get dropped here and there. That's like 90% of the reason to smoke in the Navy is just so you can sit there and just listen. Not that I do that. If you see me at the smoke pit,
I'm trying to find some information. Exactly.
So there's value in gossip. And I think a lot of this anecdotal evidence is basically large scale gossip. It's, we would never know these things happen, and we would never be able to connect with people and know what is my experience versus what is our shared experience if we don't talk about those things. I think what really gets lost in that is we set it up to be combative, where because this is my reality, it must be reality. And I think those are really hard to distinguish, because just like, you're afraid of, someone, if I close this door, they might say they saw Chief and whoever going in here. I think for me, the equivalent of that is when I'm trying to just be nice to people, just generally pleasant, about 1 time out of 50, someone thinks I'm flirting with them. I think men might have that experience some. It's the, hey, how's you looking good today? The uniform's looking sharp, right? And people make those mistakes. And so I think we do this thing where we take our reality and we either think that it's very personal to us, or we say, well, because it's true for me, it must be true for everybody.
Right.
And facts never win in the face of feelings. And so it's super hard if you have experienced these things, because people are going to say, well, I know you're not flirting. And it's like, right, but like it's happened enough for me to be skittish. And I think that's what it comes down to. But it tells us something about reality. It tells us how people are feeling, what they're perceiving. And it does give us information about how often is this happening? Are people really afraid of this? Even if it's not real, if people are afraid of it, that's still valuable information.